guys, it's your girl Shirley May, and I'm back with another video for you. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell to get notified each time I upload a new video. Guys, please subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. Yeah, let's grow the Shirley the May the May family. So today I'm going to be taking you through a story time about my weight loss journey, how things have been, the things I've learned from my weight loss journey, the things I've learned to do and not to do. Yeah, I'm going to be taking you through my experience, how things have been for me, did things work out for me or not. So basically, growing up, that is my whole primary, I was very skinny. Though I was born a heavy pounder, I was a very chubby baby. But my whole primary life, I was very skinny, like very skinny. I'll be popping up a few photos to show you. I'll be popping up some pictures to show you. So my whole primary, I'm very skinny. That is up to 2010. 2011, still, that is when I joined high school, my senior one, I'm still small. I get to senior 2, that is when I hit the adolescent stage. And at this point, it's just like my hormones became active. All the genes from my ancestors, from my uncles, from my grandparents told me, Shirley, we're coming for you, and we are coming hard and big on your body. I gained a lot of weight from 2012, that is my senior 2, 2012 to 2014, that is when I finished my senior 4. I was huge. I was big. Guys, I'm going to pop the photos up there so you guys could see what I'm talking about. And for someone that has been skinny before and then you gain, even if it's just a little weight, it makes you feel uncomfortable with your body. That is what I was feeling. But from I would assume I weighed like around 55 kgs when I was in my primary. But then going to high school, that is in my senior 2, I gained all over. I was weighing like 70, 75 and above kilograms. And I'm like, wow, life became so hard. Life, like I said before, if you haven't, there are people that have been chubby, fat their whole lives and they are okay with it. But for someone that hasn't been fat in their life and just boom, things just change and you're fat. You wake up and you're fat, you're adding on weight. I became frustrated. I became depressed. I did not know how to handle everything. So I would get bullied at school. My friends, I would be made fun of. And it's not, guys, it's not that I gained healthy or I was in shape. That I gained healthy weight or I was in shape. No. This weight that just boom and your chest area is just out of shape. Boom. Your thighs are magnificent and that is what I've gained this weight. I'm depressed. I do not know what to do. People are making, if you've been to high school, then guys, you know what I'm talking about. People could make fun of you of literally the smallest thing. So I lost it. I wasn't keeping focus on my books. What I had in mind, all I had in mind is, what is the solution, Shirley? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to overcome this? How are you going to lose this weight? I was now dying so bad to go back to how skinny I was. And I didn't know how to approach this. So what I resorted to was not eating, cutting out food. Because in my mind, all I had was that if I'm gaining weight, it has to be because of food. It has to be because of food. So I chose to start cutting out food. Like I would live a day I would stay the entire day on just snacks and junk food. Snacks like maybe grab a popcorn, chapatis, things like that, through the entire day. And to my surprise, it wasn't working. The less I was eating, the more weight I was gaining. Put yourself in my situation. You've decided to cut food out of your day, your life, and it's not even working. So I'm like, no, I'm not giving up. I have to lose this weight no matter what. I kept on cutting out food. I would track my calories. Mind you, I'm just a high schooler, 2014, senior 4, and I'm already struggling with something that I completely had no idea about. If only I would have told myself then that it's just my body changing, and maybe I would have approached it another way, but no. So I decided to start cutting food out of my life. I would keep myself busy. I would do each and everything to make sure that I'm not eating food. I would drink water, maybe grab a fruit, maybe just a simple snack, crisps, things like that, but it wasn't working. This went on. I think I kept on with that for like until my senior 4 vac. So senior 4 vacation, boom, the weight was just going on. From 75 I was hitting 80. I was huge. So I joined my senior 5, that is in 2015, and still the same problem. But my O level, I was in a single school, and I kind of think that contributed to the weight that I had, because looking back at 2011 when I just joined the school that I was in, it was a single-sexed school. And you know, when you're in a single-sex school, you have this freedom to do each and everything that you want. You like, I don't know, but I think that kind of triggered the weight plus the hormones, the adolescence, and all that. So I joined my 2015 a different school, a mixed school this time round, and I'm still on my goal, losing weight. So the fact that maybe change of environment first. I hadn't, my whole primary I was in a single-sex school, O-level single-sex school. So the fact that I was in a new environment kind of started to tone me down. So I started losing some weight, and I was happy about it. So in mind, I'm like, okay, now this not eating food is working for me, and I'm like, okay, I should go on. So I kept on not eating food, and I met a friend that was having the same problem. So we kind of looking back at it, I just, wow, weight loss can really be something hard. So I met this friend of mine. She has the same problem, but she is not approaching it the same way. She was using green tea, slimming tea, and she had slimming lotion. So she shares with me, and I'm like, wow, you're heaven sent. This is what I've been wanting. I made sure I asked her, will it work for me? She's like, I've used it, it's working, you should try it out. Okay, and at this point I'm like, okay, if I combine the not eating food and then I include the green tea, then I include all the slimming stuff she was telling me about, I'm like, boom, I'll cut all the weight, I'll lose all the weight that I'm worried about, and I'll be back to my normal life. So I purchased all the products she told me, the green tea, the slimming lotion, and yeah, in just 3 weeks, remember I'm combining this with not eating food. In a few weeks, I had lost like 10 kilograms. Trust me, guys, this is real. In 3 weeks, I had lost 10 kgs in 3 weeks. So before I started using that, I was weighing 78, approaching 80. After 3 weeks, I'm weighing 68. 68. And I'm like, wow. So I resumed eating, but I was eating, I was still selective, still picky with what I would eat. I would still count my calories. Like if I would grab a bag of, if I would want to eat something or take something, the first thing my mind would tell me, Shirley, run to the ingredients. What does this drink have? What does this eat have? And I look at, you know, that section of a drink that has fats, carbohydrates, protein, what? So my eyes would basically go for fat. How many fats, how many grams of fat does this that I'm going to take or eat have? Okay, like I was cautious about what I was taking. And it's not that I did it because I was happy, but I was looking for a solution to lose the weight. So yeah, I'm at 68 kgs and I'm like, okay, I need to make now this taking green tea and slimming tea and whatsoever part of my routine. Then I need to resume eating some food and stop being self-cautious about whatever I take into my body. And using this green tea, I was using 3 products at a time. The green tea, then it was a Chinese slimming tea, and the slimming lotion. The slimming lotion, you would apply around, I would apply around my stomach, because I'm telling you, my stomach was out of shape. It was the most annoying part of on my body. Like it was big, huge, it had layers. I remember one time someone made fun of me that I had, my stomach was shaped like offals, intestines, offals. And yeah, maybe she was true, because it was really, really ridiculous. So yeah, I resumed eating food, but again watching whatever I would eat. And little did I know that I was depriving my body of, I don't know, I was depriving my body of, especially my digestive system. I was messing it up completely, because I would make sure whatever I ate wasn't oily at all. So that made me resort to eating things like bread, things like cassava, things like popcorns, dry food. To me, I would call that dry food. That is what I resorted to eating. Why? I was avoiding oils. If anyone could offer me something oily, any food with oil, I would look at you like the worst enemy in my life. I'm like, now look at this person. You don't know. Basically what I had in my mind is, if you eat oily stuff, if you eat fatty foods, you're going to gain weight. You're going to grow fat. So you offer me fatty food, oily food. I'm like, girl, are you serious? Basically, I didn't know that I was depriving my body of the ingredients. Is it ingredients? Of the things it needed to perform actively. So I make this green tea, slimming tea part of my routine whatsoever. Still eating that food, the hard foods that I was eating. Then boom, guess what happened? I get a constipation complication. This constipation came from the hard foods that I was eating, thinking avoiding oily food, oily stuff is going to help me lose weight. Little did I know I was putting my body in harm. So I now developed constipation that couldn't heal, constipation that no matter the treatment I was given, prescriptions, I was given a lot of medicine, I developed hemorrhoids that were operated at one point, all in the name of losing weight. But losing weight in ways that I didn't even know. I mean, I'm going through a journey, doing things that I think are right, but basically are wrong. A disclaimer now, guys, this is my story. I'm not a professional, I'm not anything, and like different People have different body types. Whatever I'm telling you here, I'm not saying if you're struggling with weight loss, you should go do that, you should resort to doing all that. No. Different things work for different people. Reason I'm sharing my story with you. And mind you, you should learn from this, because nothing that I did at that time was good for me. I thought it was, because yes, it was working. I was losing the weight I needed to lose, but it wasn't the right way to do it. It was instead affecting my body. So yeah, I started battling with this constipation, and I should say good enough for me, the constipation even helped cut down weight more. If you've had constipation at one time, then you will know I would go like 2 months without going to the toilet for a long call. I would feel bloated. I would feel all sorts of discomfort. But all in the name of what? Losing weight. So yeah, the constipation is there. The weight is gone. Constipation helped a lot with the weight loss. Because of the pain and the discomfort that I was going through because of the constipation, I lost weight. I lost a lot of weight. I think I hit like 60 kgs. And at this point, I was taken in and out of hospital several times. I was developing hemorrhoids. It was a lot, just a lot to handle. Like, my family, my parents were so frustrated with me. They were so angry with me. They're like, you need to do something with your life. You can't keep leading your life like this. Same thing I was telling myself. I'm like, Shirley, you're not going to put your life at risk just because you want to lose weight. So when I joined university, that is in 2018, when I joined my university 2018, after battling with the constipation, yeah, I'm like, I need to do something with my life. I need to stop thinking that cutting out food or certain types of food is going to help me lose weight. That is one thing that is one mistake you should never do. There are very different ways, possible ways of losing weight other than cutting food out of your body. I mean, out of your life. I mean, who lives without food? Who lives without food? That just puts your life, your health at a risk. So I'm at university 2018, and I'm like, Shirley, you need to style up, girl. You need to style up. At this point, like, friends would tell me, let's go out. But I mean, go out and do what? Eat what? Are you going to give me chicken? KFC? No. I don't want oily food, because the oily food will make me grow fat. So at this point, I'm depriving myself of life, enjoying life. I'm like, Shirley, you just need to put everything aside, focus on your life, enjoy your life, and look for other ways to lose weight in a healthy way, in a way that is not going to affect you. So yeah, I stopped tracking whatever I was eating. Like, if someone would offer me something to eat, I would eat. So what I resorted to was to at least make sure that I eat boiled food. So I would make sure that at least I eat Irish potatoes boiled, maybe like boiled rice. If I wanted to eat chicken, I would make sure maybe it's not so oily. Like, I would cook for myself. Yeah, I would cook it for myself, like eat the way I would want to. I was happy. I felt like, yeah, I was happy. And something even more amazing, like, I was losing weight. I was eating, but I was losing weight. And I'm like, wow, what was I even thinking? Depriving my body of food. And now I'm eating food and I'm still losing weight. And in a healthy way. And I started to look good, to glow. And I'm like, wow. So that is at university. Yeah, I started eating food. Then I decided to start going to gym. That was, I think, in my second year. No, that was in my third year, 2021, 2018, 2019, 2020. During the lockdown period, I'm like, okay, I should try working out. I should try hitting the gym. I should try doing exercise. And I go to the gym. So I started off simple, like, you know, I would just do cardio. I would make sure my body is active, but I would still eat healthy. Like my diet is basically inclusive of fruits, boiled food like greens, Irish potatoes boiled, fish, protein. Like I would eat protein. And I think the idea of hitting the gym came from one of my doctors when I was battling with constipation. Like he sat me down and told me, he asked me, what do you think is the cause? Because you know your body, you know what would be causing the constipation. So I tell him the entire story. I'm like battling with weight loss, this and this. I resorted to eating hard food thinking it will work for me. It's not working out for me. So he tells me, start exercising, keep your body active, and eat food. And I'm like, okay. 2018 when I joined university, I first worked on eating. So when I started feeling healthy and good, I resorted to working out. I would go to the gym, do cardio. The gym that I went to had aerobic classes for ladies. Yeah, so I would do aerobics and leave feeling amazing. And by the time I would leave the gym, I would be hungry. So I would prepare something like eggs, greens, maybe grab fruits. And I had a very difficult issue drinking water, like till date. I don't know if I would I'm not very good at drinking water. Like I would go the entire day without water, or maybe just drink a glass of water for the entire day. But when I started working out, all this changed. Like during the workout, you know, you're sweating, you're running out of breath, and you just want to drink water. I would drink water. So I started increasing on my water intake, and things worked out amazing. And to date, I'm so glad to share with you guys that I am now 60 kilograms, 60 kgs. I've maintained this for the longest time, and I haven't maintained it by not eating. No, I eat. I eat food. I'm now a foodie. Yeah, I eat each and everything that crosses my path, but at least the things that I totally cut out were red meat. I don't eat red meat at all, or dairy products, milk, what, no. But the rest, I eat. I chop the rest, and I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm at the weight that I want to be at, and life is amazing. So a disclaimer, different people, we are different people. People have different bodies. What may work for me may not work for you. And I'm not sharing this with you to tell you that you should do what I did. No. If there is anything you should learn from this video, is to approach weight loss in a very self-cautious mind. You should be very cautious if you choose to start your weight loss journey. Do not make the mistake of avoiding food. No, because like I've told you, I was avoiding food, but I was still gaining weight. Okay, why? Because the things I thought I was eating, bread, junks like chapati, whatsoever, what I was eating thinking didn't have a lot of fat, was actually what was triggering the weight that I was gaining. So do not cut food out of your life if you're trying to lose weight. Instead, look at things like exercising, eating health. You're going for healthier options, okay, and you're drinking enough water. And yeah, so basically that is what worked for me. And very soon I'll be sharing with you some of my fitness videos, what I do while I'm at the gym, what I've done to maintain my body to date. And yeah, maybe, you never know, this could be a message for you to it could be a message for you to start your weight loss journey, but in a healthy way, and do not make the mistakes that I made. So yeah, that is it, guys, for today's video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like, comment, and share. Till next time, Bye.